So here I am back in my garage with the Rustler. Today, try to install a battery cover across here. I'm gonna take some parts that I bought online and I'm gonna show you how I did it, and I think it'll turn out really good. So let's get right into it. So here are the parts. We got a Serpent battery mount. This is for a race car, or RC race car. We got some Traxxas machine screws, and then my favorite is the Proline battery straps. I'll put the link in the description for all these parts. But my plan is to take this battery mount for the racing car, drill into the body, use the machine screws to connect those, and then put the Proline straps through the body mounts. So we'll see how it goes. So let's open these up. It looks like there's a bunch of parts in here. If you can see, this is what we're going after. The strap goes through that middle part there. There's some also other little parts. I don't know what they are. We're not going to use those. So the machine screws hopefully fit in here. If they don't, we may have to drill it out a little bit. These were the recommended diameter that came with this piece, so theoretically they should work. But looks like we're gonna have to drill it out a little bit. But that shouldn't be a problem. Looks like there'll be a nice connection there. Oops. Into the chassis. Here's the Proline straps. They look pretty cool. We're gonna lay everything out before we start drilling or anything, just to make sure that it's gonna work. So looks like there's some little metal pieces here. I'm guessing that they go through the holes in these straps to connect them, but we'll figure it out. So the next thing that we have to accomplish is we got to get the Velcro tab through the little tiny hole. So it's not too bad for the one side, but this side is like twice as thick. So my plan for now is to slide it through, try to slide as much of it through as I can, like this, and then use pliers to pull it through. It has been working a little bit, but not as well as I would like. So I'm really trying to just work it and get it through, and eventually what I may end up doing is so I got one side through, one side goes through well, but the other side is not creased, and so it's not going through as well. So I may try the other side and see what I can get to go on. But it seems like this will be the hardest part of the whole process, just getting this through. Once we have that, then we'll lay it out. So after a whole lot of work, I was finally able to get it through. I basically got a corner through one side and then use these big guys, just pull it through as hard as I can. So now that I have it through, my plan is to put this little piece that it came with in here so that it never slides out. Not that it's going to, considering how much I had to work to get it out. But on the off chance that it might, I would like to make sure that my battery doesn't fall out and damage, whatever, is in the car. Just like so. So now that we got them both together, the plan is to do a dry fit. I'm going to put them at the length I want and see how much I need to, how far apart I need to put them so that I can drill in appropriately. So here you can see the dry fit. I'm going to push this as far out as I can and then push this as far out on this side as I can to get a nice and tight lock like that. Alright, so I just ran the 1/8 inch drill bit through these holes, and it looks like if I try to thread it in, it might work. And then in that case, then we can just use the same size bit to go into the chassis. Yes, so it looks like this is, the 1/8 is good, threads in pretty well, and so this is what I'll use to drill into the chassis. Let's drill 4 more holes. Get a new angle. You can see my working area pretty well here. So here are my pieces. I'm going to drill them in right here. I'm going to start with this this short one first. Alright, so now let's thread it in. Let's screw it in. She's not going anywhere. That is a good fit. Looks pretty good. So this is a pretty tight fit if you can't see right there. I mean, it'll go in. It's just there's wires and this little piece right there in the way. So I'm gonna do my best to get it aligned nicely, and I'm gonna drill the one side and then the other side just like before. Now, I would suggest that if you're not too good with the drill, to maybe take out these wires so you don't nick them, but you know, I'm not too worried about getting them on this. It's not, shouldn't be too bad. Look at that. Beautiful. Super secure. No more need for annoying clips. Comes out really easy. Wow. This is definitely the way to go for anybody that as the means. It's not hard at all. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.